Hi, and welcome to what is the third video in my new YouTube channel, all about how you can grow your property investing and real estate investing business through the use of LinkedIn. I'm going to lose count, I think, of how many videos as we go along, but it doesn't matter. We talked in previous videos on why you should be using LinkedIn and the two real parts of LinkedIn. One is your personal profile, how that's got to get optimized and found really before you're going out with all the different strategies on how you can find, connect and engage with people through what really is the most powerful platform to be able to do that anywhere in the world. I've been teaching real estate property investors all around the world on how they can find deals, how they can find cash investors anywhere in the world. There's a video link below to a great testimonial from a friend client of mine, Tim Matcham, talking about how many acres of land deals he's got, how many hundreds of thousands of pounds worth of cash investors he's got to invest with him through his use of LinkedIn by applying what we're covering now. So in the last video, we talked about the first 3 steps in the 9 steps to creating a powerful personal profile. You'll see below in the comments there's a link to my PDF called The 9 Points to Create a Powerful Personal Profile. It's yours to download and have for free, and it will give you some more ideas as well. But before we go any further, just subscribe to the channel. Follow me, set your notifications so you get notifications of the other videos I'm now pushing out regularly. And comment below. Ask me any questions you've got about how you can be using LinkedIn in your real estate or property investing business, or any business. If you found this video by searching LinkedIn rather than property investing, the strategies are equally relevant. I'm just using case studies and examples from the last 10 years of coaching property investors and real estate investors specifically, because you'll also see a link below to my new online course called LinkedIn Mastery for Property Investors, which is really a distillation of the last 10 years of coaching people one-on-one over typically 12 weeks, where they've invested with me £3,000 to teach them every part of what we're covering in these videos. So if that's your bag and you think, I really want to jump in and do this, I know I should be using LinkedIn as a key part of my day-to-day marketing activity, go get hold of that online course. It's yours forever. It's evergreen. Anybody that buys it is free to connect with me afterwards and ask any questions once they've gone through it. So that's there as well. So let's jump straight in to the next 3 parts of your profile. We said in the last video that you wanted to get your banner sorted, profile photo, name, and how important the headline was. If your headline grabs attention and people drop onto your profile, the next thing they're likely to want to read about is your about section. Rule number 1.1, I said LinkedIn constantly changes stuff. The about section used to be called the summary for 15 years. Now it's called the about section. This is really your landing page and your home page. So you need to space it out. You need to apply the principle, the marketing principle of WIF and what's in it for me. Put yourself in the reader's shoes. Ask yourself, what's in it for me? Your reader doesn't care about you. They care about what you can do for them. Tell them who you're looking for, how you work with people, how you help them, how you give value, and get specific. And you want to space it out. You've got 2,000 characters here, so it is your landing page and it's important. And in the online mastery course, I've talked about, we've got crib sheets. We go into a lot more psychology around languaging and marketing languaging and sales languaging and the rule of 3s and how to create sort of, if you like, discomfort and develop needs, and talk about human psychology and what you can write here. But to keep it simple, you want to space it out and you want to talk about them, not about you, if that makes sense. Because if that grabs their attention, and they may speak through, and one thing to say, you'll notice that I click through for you to be able to see more. You only get to see the first 3 lines until you click through. So some people who are very fast might click straight through to the next bit, which is your experience section. And your experience section, it's not a CV. You need to expand on your about section and again, talk more about what you're doing. But here's a hack, because most people have multiple revenue streams, multiple products and services, different types of people they want to sell to. You can split this in your experience section. So here you can I talk about my LinkedIn Mastery course program and LinkedIn generally, and my new post party club. I also then talk separately about being a LinkedIn trainer I talk separately about being a franchisor, because we're out there recruiting franchisees to deliver this stuff for us. I then talk about me as a property investor, me as a host to a property networking event, etc., director of another business. So if you're sourcing property, you can talk about that, and then separately talk about how you're looking for cash investors. So get creative. But you really need to learn how to write and position stuff, not just on LinkedIn and everything you do, from a marketing, psychology and perspective and a sales perspective. Most people just haven't learned how to market effectively. And again, in the online course, we go into lots of detail of things to think about on when you're writing anything, especially your about section, especially your experience sections. Because when you get those powerful enough, your headline, your about, your experience, more people will see your profile, more people will be viewing your profile, more people will be asking to connect with you. It can happen instantly. I've had property investors at the moment, they've done that. They've had people, their ideal target audience, connect with them. So if I just give you a quick example, Pam is a great friend and client of mine. You can see, based on what we talked about in the last video, what she's done with her headline photo. Great headline and banner is what I meant to say. Creating wealth by giving great investor returns, property investor. And now you can read about her about section. You see, you've only got 3 lines there, so you need to grab attention. But you can see how she spaced it out. She talks about the people she works with and how she can work with them. And then when you get down to the experience section, she split it and applied the same. Talked about her property sourcing, talked about the networking event she runs, talks about her previous things. Don't go back too far. Go back far enough in time that's relevant, and make your previous experiences, maybe before investing, make it relevant to what you're doing today. Have a think about that. So you've got another 3 things now to do, and you really need to invest some time in writing a powerful about section and powerful, simple experience sections from a point that tells the reader what you can do for them, how you can help them. Make it easy, make it spaced out. Those of you that see my other videos are knowing now that's a common theme. Remember, this is about what you go away and do. And this is the thick end of the wedge, because if you get your headline right, your about section right, your summary right, that's what I call the 80% of the 80-20 rule of your profile. You will get more people finding you, connecting with you, wanting to engage with you. In the next video, we're going to come on to the next 3 things you can be doing to optimize massively your profile. And remember another rule: wear 2 hats. Where else can you be applying this? LinkedIn is just the vehicle. This is all about marketing and promoting yourself and knowing how to engage with people. And when we come on to the strategies later on in some of the later videos, we're going to talk about how to connect and how to engage effectively with people. So remember, I don't care what you think about me. I have lots of people thinking different things about me. I care about what you go away and do. I'd love to hear what results you get. Any questions at all about how can you use LinkedIn to create more productivity and profitability in your real estate investing and property investing, just throw the questions in the chat boxes below. I will personally reply to them all. Remember to subscribe to the channel, set your notifications on so you'll see, get notification and notice of what else I'm pushing out. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video.